Welcome back viewers. In this video we will be taking a quick look at the Budgie Desktop that we have installed in the MX Linux 21.3. So this is the greeter screen of the MX Linux, and at the top you have got a session manager. So we will now shift the session from XFC to Budgie. So we will select the Budgie Desktop for login, and then as usual we will input our password and we will be straightway logged in to the Budgie Desktop. So this is how the Budgie Desktop will look. It is coming up on the screen for the first time. It may take some little time. Nothing to worry. We are only experimenting because these are not official builds or the official flagship desktops of MX Linux, but we can install other desktops. So we are just trying to check whether really these desktops work, if at all. Check. Let me go over to the system settings. Yes, we will have to. So you can see here the wallpaper is already chosen, but it is not appearing on the screen. So let us try to do some other. So still it is not there. We will try different wallpapers. You can see the wallpaper is not appearing. So there is some config issue. Otherwise the wallpaper should have come up. Let us see. Still there is no wallpaper. What we can do is, now let us try to do a reboot. System reboot might solve the issue. So let us restart, and again we will be logged into the Budgie Desktop only. So maybe the reboot will help us. So you should keep experimenting like this with the different Linux distribution, desktops, the system config files, everything you have to do step by step. Now here you can see the Budgie Desktop is selected by default now, because it will choose the last session that was logged into. Still there is no wallpaper. The wallpaper does not appear. But I think everything is working. Let us see. Everything is, you can see it, everything is working. Only there is an issue with the wallpaper. So what we'll do, let us try to update and upgrade the system. So there is a full upgrade is pending. So let us apply it. Maybe that will solve our issues. Let us see. Let us hope for the best. We will complete this upgrade and then we will again reboot. It might solve the problem. Meanwhile, let us try to open the system settings and try to change the wallpaper. We can add, no, there is no wallpaper in the folders, system folder. So we will have to choose between only these wallpapers. Or yes, so now we have succeeded with the upgrade. You can see the wallpaper has appeared, and this Budgie Desktop installation, now we can say it is successful because only the wallpaper issue was there. So you have to keep experimenting, and whenever you find you are not successful, you have to try twice, thrice, and then you will be successful. Looks gorgeous. You can see here the wallpaper looks very gorgeous. So let the upgrade complete. So meanwhile what we can do is, let us check out the Budgie Desktop. So Budgie Desktop consists of a top panel, and in some Linux distributions there is a dock at the bottom also. So you can install the dock if you want. That is not an issue. It depends on your choice, your usability, how do you use the system, how you prefer the different things. So you can see here there are different this is the application menu. So there are different sections. So accessories, you can see all the MX Linux tools and applications are available here. I will not go into great details because it is repeating the same things. You can see it here. Everything, all the MS Linux applications and tools are here. In administration section, you can see the Synaptic Package Manager, Light DM, Gritter settings, ADSL. So Light DM is the display manager for XFC, but it is there because now we have got a dual desktop installation on this virtual machine. So XFC was there and now the Budgie has been added. So if you don't want the XFC, you can remove the XFC desktop and all the XFC related applications will go away. In game section, you can see these 4 games are there. So what happens is when the Budgie desktop was installed, it pulled up the GNOME dependencies, and these are the GNOME games. So Mahjong always comes with the GNOME desktop, including the swell poof. So some of the game applications have been pulled up. So this is the graphics applications. This is the internet, you can see. So transmission is pulled up because we installed some of the GNOME desktop dependencies for Budgie. So transmission gets pulled up along with the GNOME PPP. So this is a dialing application for the internet. So if you got a dial-up connection, internet connection, then you will have this application. You can use your telephone to operate on the internet. So all these are different applications. Then you got this MX tools. So it is full bristling with all the MX Linux tools and applications to administer and do different tasks on your system. This is the office. You can see the Foliate ebook manager is there along with the LibreOffice. PDF arranger is there. So it is a great tool to arrange your PDFs. QPDF view is there. Orange calendar is there. In the other section, you can see the jar loader is nothing but the Java application loader. Print settings, the file loader is there. So for the Python application, it is required. In preferences, you can see Adblock is there. Onboard file manager settings. So the Thunar file manager is there, and plus the Budgie file manager will also be there. Geany icon browser is there in programming, in sound and video. Alsa mixer, Asunder, CD Reaper, Clementine is the video player. GMTP is there. It is a MTP client for MP3 players. Pulse audio volume control, ELC media player, and the webcamoid. In system tools, you can see it is a mixture of MX system tools and the Budgie desktop settings, and you got different Budgie tools also. There are some systems, so system tools for Budgie also. So you can do the complete Budgie desktop control or settings using the Budgie desktop settings. So we will go through that. Just let us finish the different access sections of applications. So universal access only onboard is there. In utilities, you can see here advanced network configuration, archive manager, disk usage analyzer, document scanner, help, and the passwords and keys are there. Okay, so now what we will do is let us first open the Budgie desktop settings. So in Budgie desktop settings, the first control is the style. So you can choose the different widgets that will be shown on the desktop from here. These are the styles for the widgets. For the icons, you have got different styles. You can see it here. So widget style, we can go with whatever you want. So let us go with the Graybird Dark MX. This is a good. So here you can see the window decorations appearance has changed. We can go with arc also, so that will again change. So different themes are there for the window decorations and controls. Matcha is there, Mohili, MX Comfort, MX Thick Border. So this is how it looks. Select any more MX Comfort Dark. Then in the desktop, okay, so I think yes, icons, let us change over to ePapyrus. So ePapyrus, you see icons have changed now to ePapyrus. Cursors, we can change over to DMZ Black. So the cursor will change in a short while. Notification position is top right, so here it will come. So I think we will change the notification to top right to the bottom right. So notifications will appear here, so it will be good because you can see the conky is there on the top right, so we cannot have notifications here also, it will all mess up. So better to have on the bottom right. So notification area, this is empty, we can use this for the notification area. Dark theme, you can change over to light theme. So it will take some time, or maybe it might take a reboot to change to the built-in theme. So we can go for the light theme. So this is the light theme, I think. Sorry, it is just the toggle to choose the built-in theme, or you can go with any other theme of your choice. So this will apply the built-in theme and this will remove the built-in theme. And then you can choose whether to show animations for windows and controls or not to show. So we will keep with the show animations. In desktop, you can choose the number of virtual desktop. Let me reduce it to 2 only. In fonts, the Cantarell family is used along with the monospace as the default fonts. Rest of the things are all standard. We can go with subpixel for LCD screens because ours is a LCD screen, so we can choose this setting. And this is the Raven. Raven is a notification area that pops up from the right edge of the screen. You can configure it for both left or the right edge of the screen, and it will show the applets. For example, the default applet is calendar, and you can also check out the notifications here if any are there. Right now there is no notification visible. You can see here there are different settings for the Raven. So you can use this show power strip. So this is important. You can just see it here. The power strip appears at the bottom, so you can lock your screen. You can choose to power off, log off from here, and you can directly go to the Budgie settings by clicking on this gear icon. So here you can see the different window settings are there. Automatic tiling is possible. You can show all windows in tab switcher. So this is a good setting to have. Enable window focus change on mouse, enter, and you can have this on. Now the top panel settings. So here you can add different launchers for your applications that will appear here on the top panel, and you can create a another panel. So you can have another panel at the bottom, just like in the Budgie Desktop. So you can have two panels, and these are the settings for the top panel. So these are the panel settings. You can go through them. It's all there, and you can also have a dock panel, a dock mode for the panel. So you can create a second panel at the bottom and convert it into dock. So that will beautify your system. Looks very nice. Just looks like Mac OS. I'm not going to do all these things. You can do it. It's very easy. For example, you can create a panel at the bottom, add some applications that you want, and then change the panel to the dock mode using this toggle. So it will just, if you want, I can show it. So you can see it here. The panel has changed to a dock mode. If you want a full panel, you just unselect this, and the panel will again reverse to its original settings, original looks. So now we have completed the Budgie desktop settings. Now let us check out the system settings. So system settings are nothing but the GNOME settings. So since the Budgie is using the GNOME technologies, so you can see it here. I think there is some problem with this. Okay. Now I will again click it. Now it is properly scaled up. So this is nothing but the Budgie settings. So you can do the network settings, Bluetooth settings. You can change the background. So let us go ahead. These are the notifications settings. You can do the notification DND settings, lock screen notification, applications which will show the notifications in the notifications area or on the lock screen. So you can do all the settings. This is the search setting, applications, privacy, everything is there. These are the privacy settings, just like the GNOME desktop. You can do the power settings. You can see it here. show battery percentage will show the battery. You can see here the battery percentage has appeared. You can show the power saving for the blank screen, automatic suspend, remaining battery notifications, displays. You can set the display orientation, resolution. Everything is there. It is a perfectly working Budgie desktop on MX Linux. So if you are fond of Budgie desktop, you can go ahead and install the Budgie desktop. It will work perfectly. You can see it here. Default applications, the user administration is there, date and time is there, about is there. So you can see it here. The Debian logo is appearing here. Genome version is 3.38.5. So it is older Budgie desktop, but still it works perfectly. There will be no issue. It is free of bugs because the Budgie has fewer features. So most of the times Budgie desktop, even the Cinnamon desktop has minimum bugs. Maximum bugs come in this Gnome and KDE because those are faster development cycles. So XFC Budgie has lesser bugs because the even Mate desktop has lesser bugs because this XFC, Mate and Budgie have a slower development cycle. So the newer bugs are introduced in very slow mode. It is not fast. So you get a very solid desktop to do your work. So now what we will do is let us open the system settings again and let us try out the different backgrounds. So let me try this background. Let us see what happens. You can see it here. It is not working. Only this wallpaper started. So there is little bug. I think if you continue to use this Budgie desktop, the issue will go away. You can see it here. It takes some time. It is taking some time to apply the wallpaper, or some of the wallpapers are just not applying. So that is not much of an issue. You can add some more pictures from here. You can add pictures. You can download and keep all the downloaded wallpapers in one folder, and then you can point to that folder from here, and then you can use it to apply wallpapers. So only in this default Debian Gnome wallpapers are there, and out of this only uh, this uh, this you can say bright looking wallpaper is only applying. There is modern art, so that is only the wallpaper that is applying. Rest wallpapers are not applying. That's some issue. But you can add the wallpapers, downloaded wallpapers, and you can use them. I think those will apply. But this default wallpapers, there is some issue in most of the wallpapers. They are not applying. And now let us check out. I think there is some update is there. Okay, so the upgrade has completed, and we are done with the Budgie desktop. And I think we can even change the conky also. I will just show you before we close. The conky manager is there, so we can change the conkeys. Let us where it was. Yes, so tangram is there, so we will now select something other. Let us use this digital color conky. You can see it here. The conky is appearing here. Let me use the grid panel. I will change the conky. So that is this horizontal conky. So I'm trying to look for a vertical conky. Even this is not looking good. We require, yes, Roboto. I think Roboto is also dull for this wallpaper, or we can go with the Gotham one. Gotham is also looking dull. We want something bright, very bright conky. Yes, this is not that because this color is pink. No, this is also not working. This is also not working. Not working. Yes, this conky is okay, but the wallpaper, because of the wallpaper, the conkeys don't look very good. But of course, you can change the wallpaper. So this one is also good enough. It is at least visible properly. Or we do with MX full. This also is not looking great here. Let me check where the. Okay, so this conky is appearing in the middle. I should have the conky that. Yes, this is okay. Or you can go with the Mia UI conky. Yes, I think this conky looks good. It is at least visible. So you can try out different conkeys. Change the wallpaper, because this wallpaper is not conky friendly. It is too bright. So this conky is at least looking visible properly. It might not look very great, but it is visible and functional. So with this, I think I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.